Hey guys, welcome to Beer Time. Kyle here. Let's do some day drinking. Something fun today. Not scary at all, maybe a little weird. I've got this beer from Terrapin. I always like their graphics. They're kind of wild, but done well. Almost like they skew towards kind of like fine art, something painted. What we've got here is called Liquid Lunch. That's right. It's peanut butter and jelly porter. I've had a lot of Terrapin products. Most of the things that I've had are really good. And then they've also got some beers that kind of skew towards the interesting and strange, to the point where you wonder why. But in that, there's some genius. One of their favorite beers, one of my favorite beers of theirs is called Guano Loco, which is a spicy pepper and brownie ale, and it's delicious. And this thing is a porter. It's more fruit-centric. It's got raspberries in it, cocoa nibs, and then some other flavorings and things like that to kind of get you to that peanut butter and jelly thing. So we'll see how that thing goes. Let's, that smells like peanut butter. And maybe it smells like a peanut butter sandwich, which is kind of amazing. It's darker. It's a porter, right? It's running... it's starting to creep up there a little bit. Let's see. It's 7.7%, so it's no wallflower. And I have a feeling you're only going to drink one of these because maybe it's just too much. And when you smell it, it smells like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that's kind of amazing. I mean, with the bread, too. It's got the bready notes, which come from, like, the malts and the porter playing around. And then just a little bit of fruit, but then the peanut butter's in there as well. Let's drink this lunch. That's pretty interesting. I kind of feel like maybe this is a gimmick, but the porter's like really good in it. But then it's got this separate, it's like two beers just mingling together. One is this bright raspberry berry thing. Bread, these bready notes. It's like, you know, bread crusts of, it's not like Wonder Bread, it's like wheat bread. Some of their beer offerings I've had with, they've got a peanut butter chocolate beer, which skews a little, the peanut butter in it doesn't really hold up. But there's just enough of that in here with those kind of chocolate notes. It's really interesting stuff. If you're trying to make a peanut butter and jelly beer, this kind of nails it. One, because it's not boring, and two, because some of the stuff in it doesn't taste totally fake, if that makes sense. Like it's just made with syrups and stuff. And stuff. It's rich without being too much so. It's sweet without being cloyingly sweet. And the peanut butter and jelly never touch each other. There's like peanut butter, chocolate, and those bready notes on the front end. And then right through the middle, there's this bright kind of, citrus isn't the right word, but the berries, you know, and like there's just a little bit of that tartness there too that might be in berries. It's pretty grand. Yeah, this is pretty interesting stuff. I'm not going to drink a lot of this, but you know, this isn't something you run away from either. It's just interesting and well executed enough to be considered, you know, a pretty decent beer. Is it the best beer I've ever had? Nope. Is it better than Guano Loco? Not even by a long shot. That's my ringer. It's great. But damn interesting. The porter in it's really smooth. You can smell the peanut butter in it, and you can taste it a little less. Man, I gotta tell you, this is pretty neat stuff. How do you day drink this? Do you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with this at lunch? I'm not sure about that. But then again, that might be a good call, because I'm not sure what else to put it with. Or you just have this for lunch. This is your lunch. And it probably has the calorie content of a small sandwich and, you know, a small bag of chips and, you know, stuff. So that might be a good idea. I think this is definitely one for like sharing with some bros or some lady bros, because it's just too weird not to pull out and then kind of go like this and hem and haw and, you know, like it and don't like it and whatever. But it's like, it's a gimmick that actually kind of works here. You know, it's like when you do this and you spend the money on it and you want it to kind of work and you want to taste it, it's like, that's real peanut butter and jelly. And this kind of does that. And I like that, because it could have gone sideways. So good job for these guys over at Terrapin. They're out of Hotlanta, and I like their beers. They've got better quality beers than many craft beer producers that I've had. And I'll tell you another thing, they've got some creative stuff too. And this is just a great example of that. Look, if you can find this, you should definitely try it, share it with some friends. That would be great. It's called Terrapin Beer Company's Liquid Lunch. It's peanut butter and jelly porter. I wasn't sure I would like it. I like it. I might buy another one just to take it over to our friend's house and just say, try this. It's weird, but, you know, in the best possible way. Hope you can get out, try some of this. If not, get out, do some day drinking. Damn it, just do it. And I'm going to enjoy this and see what my day has to hold. Something weird like this, there's no telling the way the rest of my day will go. Maybe it'll go swimmingly. I hope your day goes swimmingly. I'll talk to you later. See you guys.